when it comes to man and woman matter, everybody is tired. And today, man is the monster. Tomorrow, woman is the monster. Till now, we don't know who is the monster. I have two devastating news for you today about grape. One involving a British woman and one involving a Zimbabwean celebrity. These two news. Stay for it. Let's just get straight into the details. So we'll take the British case first. The woman in question here is called Isabella Rose Anonia, a British 26 years of age. And this woman has been sentenced to 6 years in prison in Hong Kong, China. So according to report here, this woman loves to travel. People even term her as a baddie because she's got a couple of piercings on here. She loves to travel. So in December 2023, she traveled all the way to Thailand to enjoy some views and have some vacation vibes. And she met a man there. This man the name has not been revealed for legal, security, whatever purpose sake. And this man is also a British, but a banker. And I'm sure because he's British, they've gelled, they got talking. So after that whole vacation, Isabella went back to Britain, but they got talking. They were talking all those times. And then the man invited Isabella to come to Hong Kong, to come spend some time with him. And obviously they were talking. So Isabella agreed to the invite and then went to Hong Kong. That was in January 2024, so a month after they met, right? Now, Isabella got to Hong Kong, went into the man's apartment, blah, 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 and that same night, things happened. They slept together. But apparently, according to the woman, it was against her wish. So after that night, Isabella left the man's apartment. To where she went, we have not been told. But she texted the guy, saying that you violated me last night. I didn't want to have sex. And the man said, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I know I was quite drunk, but I don't think I forced my way with you anyways. But here is £5,000. First of all, I know I told you that I'll take care of the flat and everything and only a G as compensation, okay? But from there, Isabella went to report the news to the Hong Kong police as grape. So then they went to arrest the man. But after arresting the man, they read the messages and saw that it's like there were some form of disparities and inconsistencies going on. So they released the man and went to arrest Isabella rather. And then the case turned into a different case.
On a 4-day trip, and 12 hours into my trip, I was brutally and I reported it. Once he was arrested, he was very quickly released, and within 24 hours, they arrested me and they charged me with blackmail. Further down the line, about 4 months later, they charged me with perverting the cause of public justice. I'm now facing 7 years in prison for reporting and the script basically being flipped onto me. I am stuck in this country. I have no passport. I was made to surrender my passport. My whole life has been put on pause. I'm not allowed to volunteer and I'm not allowed to work. Money has been, like one of the biggest issues. At first, it was, when I say okay, it was under control because they said that we'd be here for a certain amount of time. But as time's gone on, I've been here for longer and longer and longer. In June, I went through a 6-day trial, and of course, it's not a trial, it's a case against me. So during that trial, it was really, really distressing, but I was expected after that I thought I was going to go home. But instead, I was told that we'd have a verdict in January 2026. That would make it 2 years of me being detained in another country and that I no longer feel safe in, and I never have felt safe in since getting here.
Now, during the investigation, the police found something in the WhatsApp messages. They found out that Isabella asked the man for more money after he sent the £5,000. She said that you've taken a part of me or my soul away, something like that. So the £5,000 is just 10% of the harm you've caused. So I need £100,000, $134,000 for compensation. And I said, and the man said, that is absurd, bro. You can't do that. The police, they're now saying that if you are asking for this money, it simply means that, and your whole story is inconsistent. You are fabricating this story. It is a lie you are telling just to put this money into this war, whatever. So then they convicted Isabella and charged her with blackmail and perverting cause of justice. This case has been in court since that 2024. It is just yesterday, 22nd of July 2026, that they've jailed Isabella. So Isabella, I'm talking to you right now, is in prison serving her sentence. From the time this whole investigation was going on, there were people that came out to say that no, this girl is a sweet soul. She would never ever do that. In fact, the mom, Aisha, flew all the way from London to come to visit the daughter in Hong Kong. There were groups that were put together. She even went to Vietnam to help children, teach them. So everybody is saying that this lady cannot do this to this man. She even came out on her Instagram account to share some story that was in January about how she appreciates what people are doing for her. Let's listen to her.
If you are here and you're watching, I'd like to say thank you, and also just a really big thank you to everyone who has been sharing my story as much as they can and who has been supporting, messaging, and just like, yeah, it's been overwhelming amount of support, you can say. But on Friday, I do have my verdict after reporting that happened when I was traveling. As we know, the charges are against me and I'm facing 7 years in prison, which is quite daunting, but at the same time, I do have some form of faith in the justice system and in myself more than anything. I kind of don't know if this was a very informative video, but I did just want to, I guess, make an appearance before Friday and to say thank you. So yeah, thank you guys.
Right now, you and I, we don't know who is in the wrong or who is in the right. The law is the law, and the law took its course. Now, moving on to the next story. This one is very interesting because this one involves a celebrity from Zimbabwe. The name is Holy 10. That is his stage name. He's a popular rapper in Zimbabwe. But his real name is Mordecai Mukuje. And on Tuesday, 21st of July 2026, this man was arrested by the Zimbabwean police and sent to the Harare Magistrate Court. They didn't really report what exactly went on there into details, yeah, but they just charged him with a rape of a 14-year-old girl. The girl has not, the name has not been revealed, the face is not yet out there, but this is just an allegation. They've accused him. He's not yet been declared guilty or anything, but they just took him to court to tell him that this is what has been reported against you. And then we are giving you a $500 bail. So you will be out of custody if you pay this bill, but then the investigation will proceed from here. And then whatever we find against you or in your favor will come to court on the 7th of August 2026 and proceed from there. This story has made headlines in Zimbabwe. We're talking about it up and down, up and down. But this is the video of him getting arrested. Just watch.
Oyo.
So far, Holy 10 himself has not come out to say anything. Maybe I say it's a lie, I don't know what they're talking about, nothing. But some of them are in the comments, and even some of their celebs and content creators are making some videos. But this I say, I don't even understand. The Zimbabwe languages, I don't get what they are saying, but I think it has to do with some scandal involving his wife and how his blah, blah, blah. But whatever be the case that will come out, I will be surely here to flow you all the details. For now, swallow this one. This is Gossips 24. I'm Kim, and then don't forget to like, don't forget to share the link, don't forget to subscribe if you have not. And as usual, don't forget to comment your comments in the comment section. For now, peace out.